Justin Schultz, a one-time Oiler, off to another one. Eberle and a tip and a save. Skinner on a beautiful redirect delivered by Jared McCann. 33 goals this year, one of the most economical guys. Here's a shot, and Kane dribbles one through Grubauer. And already the Seattle net looks a bit leaky. That's Kane's 11th, and it's 1-0 Edmonton, just a minute 35 in.
And it's a tough save for Stuart Skinner. The other way, a pass across onto the tape of Evander Kane. We've seen this from him so often now. That quick release doesn't need a lot of time to get it away.
So its balance keeps them in games. Borgen to Soucy with Seattle back at even strength. Flipped ahead for Jordan Eberle. He tried to center off the stick of Skinner, and then a pinball again came back on him. A second time, Beniers sets up Dunn, and he shoots and scores. Vince Dunn stays hot. It's been that kind of year, and his 14th ties the game.
And this is just mismanagement here by Edmonton with this puck. This is up for grabs right here. There's an opportunity to make a play. It goes off a skate, bounces around, and give them credit. The Seattle Kraken just continue to push, continue to throw pucks to the net. It's the flyby in front right there by Schwartz.
Against his longtime teammate Nugent Hopkins. Sent around Borgen. Squirted free for a moment. Oilers stay with it. Here's Nugent Hopkins, open, centers, tipped home! Yamamoto the finish in his home state. His 9th, and Edmonton regains the lead 2-1.
In for a bit, and then Nugent Hopkins on the wall, knocks this one down, makes a play up the Draisaitl, and they start to go to work on the forecheck. And this is just winning a battle. This puck bounced around for a while in this corner where it eventually works to Nugent Hopkins. What a pass he makes to Yamamoto.
Hyman back to McDavid. Peering inside. Ekholm a one-timer, and that was blocked. Didn't get all he wanted on it. Went right to McDavid. One-timer score! What a feed to Evander Kane, who buries his second of the afternoon. And Edmonton extends to a 3-1 lead.
Just a much better start, Jack. And, I mean, you could see the puck was up for grabs multiple times at Edmonton and create the pressure against the Seattle team. Good sticks by Seattle early on. Physical play down low by Larson, separate. McDavid here puts a puck through, blocked en route, but it's the second effort by Ekholm again, and then the heads-up play by McDavid. Once he finds this loose puck on the good poke check by Ekholm, he knows exactly where Evander Kane is, and bang.
Threw it back to the point. Deflected a couple of times. Eberle will knife it back to McCann. To Eberle. Juggle, could not maintain, then regained, then fired, and a save. No! It's squeezed through the 5-hole. And Seattle back within a goal. Jordan Eberle, his 16th. It's 3-2.
But give them credit. McCann's able to find that pass, and then all of a sudden you're going to see this lane open up. And it's just a little bit of a fly by Bouchard. I think he thought he had this puck. As he poke checks and goes through, he thinks it's in his skates. No, it's not. It's still on the stick of Eberle. And he walks in and somehow squeaks this one through Stuart Skinner. And the celebration afterwards for the ex-Oiler.
Bouchard stayed in the lane and ended up tipping that one wide. Lifetime against Edmonton, Jones 10-7-2. Here's McDavid. Hyman shoots and scores. And right on cue, the first shot against Martin Jones goes in. And it's Zach Hyman's first 30-goal season in the NHL. 4-2.
Get the puck to the net. Nice little pass by McDavid to find him late. Out of the zone, picks it up. Has to kind of navigate through a stick. Soucy almost has it, but just follow the bouncing puck eventually right to Hyman, and he wastes little time getting this shot away. And this is what I'm talking about. When you have the opportunity, you have to take that shot. I mean, that's a great A. He's not going to pass up that opportunity. And for Zach Hyman, as you said, his first 30-goal season.
Kostin challenging. Hayden can chuck him too. Kostin, couple of chopping right hands. Spin one another, missing with a right hook, and then Kostin with a straight left kind of jab, and Hayden falls down.
We're getting reports from the truck that he hits his head as he falls down here, so we'll watch for that, but no question he kind of stumbles back in there, and look at the right leg.
Here's Matthias Janmark, split the seam, then tried to tuck it over to Fogle, and that was broken up. Here's Jamie Alexiak. Dropping it off, scored, wrist shot, score! Bjorkstrand the finish, and Seattle right back in it. 4-3, Bjorkstrand Marchand 16th.
And that trio going to work here. Schwartz, it's on the ice as he hasn't gotten off yet, but a beautiful pass by Yanni Gourde. Entry into the zone. Big Alexiak's the one that takes it right down Main Street. Backhand over to Gourde, and he wastes little time. Little slap fake right onto the tape of Bjorkstrand, who's getting hot at the right time for the Seattle Kraken. Really struggled early in the year to find the back of the net, suffered a couple injuries.
McDavid. Draisaitl. McDavid. 19 power play goals on the year. A one-timer ripped into the waiting glove of Martin Jones by Evan Bouchard. Way back when the score was tied at 1. Here's Draisaitl with his team leading and finding Kane. Janmark's out of the box. Kane to the net for the hat trick. He scores! Evander Kane makes it 5-3. That's his second hattie this season and the 6th of his career, and he does it in front of mom and dad.
In my mind, I'm thinking, shoot this puck all the way down the ice, because you've got a great release and you can pick your spot. And this is just hard work here. Good closure here by Darnell Nurse. Kulak gets that puck, makes a nice little play to Draisaitl. What a feed on the backhand side. I mean, into the neutral zone, onto the tape of Evander Kane. Janmark out of the box, does his job. He drives right through the center and draws everybody back a little bit, which allows Kane to get a little closer to that net.
On his backhand. McDavid. Ekholm. McDavid. Loading, shooting, scoring! Beating Marty Jones' 5-hole to put it away. 6-3 Edmonton on McDavid's 58th.
And you have to respect his passing ability so often, because when he comes down with this puck on his stick, he's got a lot of options. Dangling, weaving, and you could see Jones at first wanted to go down. He thought the shot was going to be taken straight away. And then McDavid changes the angle. And as he gets a goaltender moving, he's always got the eye. His head's up the whole time. He's watching, and he just slips underneath. And I know you're going to look at that and say, that's a terrible goal to give up. But we've seen him do this so often, where he just gets that shot away, and he's...
Alexiak to Ryan Donato. Whipped it across. Eberle using a screen, looking for a lane. None there. Borgen with under a minute. Alexiak works himself free. Centering pass. One-timer score. Tolvanen makes it 6-4 with 47 seconds left.
Tough bounces for the Seattle Kraken. Some good saves by Stuart Skinner. But this puck, again, was in full possession. Doesn't get out of the zone. And it's the second and third opportunities you're giving a team. And for Tolvanen, he's been all over it. He's had some chances. Had 2 one-timers. One where he broke his stick. One where he missed by 4 feet, which is untypical of him. And he just